So let's start project 14. I'll type C enter, pick a C enter, pick a point, D enter, 2 enter. I'll zoom in, C enter, I'll snap to the center, D enter, 1 enter. And now I'll go to dimension toolbar and put in the center lines. And then I'll zoom it down a bit, pan over, and I'll draw a line from this intersection here down. Draw another line from here over, and another line I'm going to offset. O enter, 0.63 enter, offset 1.38 enter. Then I'm going to copy this line and drag it over here like that. Hit enter or escape. F enter. I'll clean up the right side view. Now what you ought to do is trim from both of these circles the extra line here and there. Oh, try it again. Trim from that circle and that circle, enter that and that as well. Now you want to offset. O enter, 0.125 enter. This line in that direction. Repeat the command, and there. Also you can offset, enter, 0.625 enter. Offset 0.625 enter. Select this center point here, center mark there, and bring it down here like that, and then zoom in. Then we're going to type BR enter to break. I'm going to break this arc. F for the first point here, then select the second point there, and we're going to trim TR enter from this arc, these two lines, and we're going to fill it, F enter, those lines, so it looks right more or less. And I'll zoom previously. Now we'll go to the layer icon and make hidden current and draw a line from here across, hit enter twice, another line from here across, hit enter twice, and then we're going to trim TR enter from here, here, and here, enter all these extra lines. Then we should select the center lines. going to select the center line, also that center line, and I'm going to change its property by putting it on a different layer, the center layer. It should all turn red, which it does. And I can now draw a line from here over to here, and I can make that a center line by selecting that line and going to property and putting it on layer called center. And I can try to clean it up a little bit. I suppose if I were to break it from here to here, then I could move it and enter this, make it look better. Also, I could move this like that and break that as well. Although I suppose you don't really need that. Probably better to move this line closer to balance it. Okay, now we can dimension the object. I'll make DIM current, M enter, separate the views so that there's more room. I can put a linear dimension from here to here. Then another dimension from here to here. And another one and I think we've got it all dimensioned. Of course, if you want to change something, you can ED enter edit. I can delete that and type 0.625 and click OK, etc., etc. Also, you know that if you want to, you can click on the grips, get rid of ortho, get rid of O-snap, and just drag it up to wherever you want it. Now we're ready to change the layer to solid, make it current, and I can zoom real time to shrink down the drawing, pan to move it over. Then we'll want to copy that view, drag it up here, zoom in on it. Actually, I think I want to make two views, so I'm going to shrink this down a bit. Then I'm going to copy this view down here, anywhere. What I'll do is type BR enter and simply break that two places and break this two places. Now what I want to do is trim from these two lines enter all these excesses, make two parts out of it. Okay, also we want to erase these lines here as well as the center line. Then what we want to do is to make a window and change the property and put all of it from layer 1 to layer solid. Should turn red. And we want to type PE enter, polyline edit. Make that a polyline, yes, enter. J enter. Now that's all one polyline. And we'll do the same here. PE enter. Make it a polyline, yes. J enter. Make that a polyline. Enter twice. And we're free now to move into southeast isometric view, to pan over and zoom with the window to enlarge what's going to be the solid. Now you'll want to type EXT to extrude, and we'll select this portion. That's going to be a height of 0.63, enter. And we're going to extrude this portion, and that's going to be a height of 0.75, enter. Finally, what we want to do is type M enter and move this segment from its bottom center to the center try it again. M enter this segment from the center of the bottom to the center of the top and union them together. Also, I think I forgot to subtract them, so we're going to have to subtract from here. Enter, that, enter. And then we're going to have to use a 3D rotate command. Select the object here, and we're going to put that at the center line here. Click on the red axis and type 90. Hopefully it's right. I'll add shading. It looks correct, so I'll Z enter, E enter, move into the top view, switch to layout mode, make layer viewport current, type MV, enter, and then make a large window. Enter, make a smaller window. Double click inside the small window, go to southeast isometric, and then I want to pan, zoom with the window, double click outside, click on the large viewport, go to annotation scale, and the scale of this object is going to be 1:1. Double click inside, then pan. That'll hide the object and show the 2D drawing. Exit, double click outside, go to layer, make layer 1 or any layer, current, freeze viewports. And for all intents and purposes, you must, don't forget to save the drawing as number 14. It looks correct in all respects. So thank you for watching, and we'll move on.